Hi there, doing a quick ranking of the Wrong Turn franchise here, and before I get started I do want to say that I did enjoy all 6 films in the series, so I did like them all, but obviously some more so than others. I'm going to rank them as what I consider to be worst to best. So starting with what I think is the worst film in the series, Wrong Turn 5, Bloody Beginnings. What I did like here was the Doug Bradley character. I thought he did a really good job, and I also thought the Sheriff Final Girl was really good as well. On the negative side, it obviously didn't have a very healthy budget compared to some of the others, and as such the set looked really cheap. You could tell that they weren't really in a proper village or town. It was like obviously filmed on some sort of a soundstage or a studio, so that didn't look very good. I was left disappointed as well. We didn't actually get to see the music festival of the Mountain Man Festival that was promised in the beginning, so that was a bit disappointing, but obviously again it was just down to the budget. But next one then is Wrong Turn 3, Left for Dead, and what I liked about this one was the concept of the dangerous criminals going up against Three Fingers, made for obviously a sterner test this time for the villain. And I thought that some of the prisoners as well were fun to watch, and it was interesting how they were all kind of shackled together at times during the course of the film, made for some neat set pieces. On the negative though, I didn't much care for the final girl, or indeed for the male prison guard character that was kind of the male lead. And I thought, much like with number 5, the budget was obviously not quite as good as some of the other films, so the effects weren't as good, particularly when it came to the makeup for Three Fingers. Next one then is, for me, Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. What I liked about this one was the special effects by comparison to the two that I've shown previously were pretty wonderful, and I did enjoy the reality show concept as well, and some of the characters were really fun to watch. It was really good fun, this one, on the whole. On the negative though, I was not very keen on the main villains being portrayed as a kind of normal family doing normal things. Some may have liked that, maybe it did kind of add to the realism, but for me it never really sat well with me. And on top of that, I didn't really much care for the dinner table scene towards the end, obviously inspired by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I never really cared for that scene, even in the aforementioned classic. So to see it kind of reused and regurgitated in other films since then, I never really liked that. But next one then, Wrong Turn 4, Bloody Beginnings, obviously the prequel. And what I liked about this one was I really enjoyed the snowbound setting. I loved that, and also the old mental hospital as a backdrop for the action. And I thought it had some really brutal kills as well that were great to watch. On the negative though, there was a little bit too much sex in it for my liking, particularly at the beginning. And I thought that many of the sort of main group of characters were unlikable, so there was not enough people to root for. I thought as well that at the very beginning the scene with the kind of patients running amok inside the hospital went on for a little bit too long as well. Okay, next one then, and my second favourite, getting to the business end here, Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort. And much like with the Doug Bradley character from number 5, I liked the introduction of the 2 new characters here, the brother and sister. I thought they did a really good job. And on top of that, I liked the setting of the hotel as well. That was very reminiscent of the setting for number 4, and I quite liked that. But I also thought that it had a bit more of a unique feel to it than some of the others. It felt kind of gothic and quite surreal, which I enjoyed. But on the negative though, I thought that there was not enough likeable characters among the main group of protagonists. I didn't like the kind of nasty kill of the deer. That was unpleasant to watch. And I thought that on some rare occasions the plot was a little bit confusing, mildly confusing compared to some of the other films. So it was slightly harder to follow at times. So that leaves this one as my favourite, Wrong Turn, the original. And really like the fast-paced, short and snappy style to this one. It was really exciting, moving from one sort of fast-moving scene to the next. And I thought the special effects were really good as well, particularly when it came to how the cannibals looked. They probably looked the best here in the whole franchise. But the best thing about it for me was the group of main characters. They were really likeable and easy to root for. The only real negative that I can pick out was that maybe it could have done with 1 or 2 more on-camera kills. So there you have it then, that's my ranking. Thanks for watching and goodbye.